Good afternoon, guys. Just here today on site, and I'd love to unpack this new Gen 3 service trailer that we've just recently released to market. Comes with our signature 350 grade 5mm, 4.5 ton chassis, our 5 ton running gear, our specialised spring mounted service body mounts, and many other features. Now, we've got a lot to unpack here, so let's take a deep dive and have a look at what accessories are on the external of this body before we jump inside. First of all, we've got our underbody toolboxes here. Standard underbody boxes can be optioned on all 4 corners as required, or alternatively at the back you can have our water tank. On our roof, we've got our integrated roof rails, so you can add roof bars, mine bars, long racks, whatever you need to add on the top. On the front here, we've got our high pressure water cleaner panel, so you can mount your high pressure water cleaners here and you can plumb it up to your tanks inside. Comes standard with the 3 doors. Popular request, we want a 3-door service trailer. We've got one now for you. Now let's jump inside and have a look what's inside. Stepping inside here is where it really gets interesting. So first of all, we'll start with our alloy tanks. We run an alloy tank for a very, very good reason. Durability, sustainability, and a lot of feedback around how much better these tanks hold up in the field as opposed to other poly and steel variants. We run a rubber mount on them all, so there's no vibration transferred from the road up through the tanks. They're baffled and they're TIG welded, pressure tested. They'll last a lifetime. These tanks include a fill up point, a level gauge, a breather, and then we can fit it out with the pumps and reels as requested. We run exclusively RASM gear on all our pumps and reels. They're the best in the business, they're the best backup service you can get, and at the end of the day, that's what we need. That's what our customers need. They need reliability, they need serviceability, and they need it when they need it. Inside you can go from your metered guns to your manual guns to your preset guns. You can run coolant guns, you can run oil guns, depending on your situation and your solution, what you need to do. These customers chosen for an engine oil, hydraulic oil, a transmission oil, and a coolant tank. It's completely customizable inside here. Another reason why we run with our aluminium tanks, we can vary the size and shape to work in with your solution, what you need to carry, what weight, what oil, what volume you need to be taking. This customer's also gone with the water tank up the front, which is then plumbed through to the drawbar for him to connect up his high pressure water cleaner. So plenty of options in here. At the back here, we've got our 4-way evacuation valve for our waste oil. Suck the oil up, put it into the waste tank underneath. When you go back to the workshop, you can switch it off, switch it across and suck it back out. Not to forget our air control panel down the bottom here. All our pumps are air controlled. You can switch on each pump individually as needed and as required, and they are regulated and lubricated here with this air regulated lubricator system. Around the back here, one of the main reasons we've included a back door as standard in our service trailers is it gives massive access to the back end of the canopy here. We house our diaphragm pump underneath here and our filter lubricator underneath. A lot of our customers said we need a trailer that we can get into the back of it and service our diaphragm pumps and our reels. We've listened and this is what we've given them. At the bottom here, we've got our 500 litre waste tank, which is plumbed up to the reel. And if you have a look under here, you'll also see the bottom of our oil tanks, and they're self-bunded as well. We've got a bund for our waste tank, and we've also got a bund for our new oil. What we've got on this side is an abundance of space. This is done by design. We've designed these tanks to sit low and sit down into our chassis, into our trailer, to make sure we maintain this space here. A lot of our customers have come back to us and said we need more space to carry more parts. So we've listened and this is what we've got. We've got an abundance of storage, adjustable shelving here. Our tanks are down low into the chassis, so we've got our center of gravity nice and low. You've got a perfect workbench here, plenty of room to do what you need to do. At the back here, we've housed our filter drain. Just get your dirty filters, drop them in there, they drain and they drain straight through to your waste tank. The other feature we've included as an optional accessory with our service trailers is this long oil filter drain. If you're pulling apart hydraulic cylinders, this is perfect. Put them in here, pull them apart, knock the seals out, all the oil can drain. It drains through and pumped into our waste tank underneath. So you got no mess. By the time you get back to the workshop, the oil's drained away, it's drained into the waste tank, it's taken care of. Very, very good option. And when you're not using it, these timber panels go in on the top, just to give you a perfect, smooth, clean work area. Other accessories we got on this trailer, we've got our work lights switched from inside and switched individually. We've got our internal lights on our doors, switched internally. So this trailer here, the customer's opted to go with no front compressor box. It's no problems, you can add a compressor box on the front here in the place of where this checker plate panel is, if you need to, so your compressor is housed with your trailer and then it's plumbed directly to all your air pumps. If you don't need to do that and you've already got a sizable compressor on your ute or your truck, we run the air fitting at the front here, so you can run your compressor on your truck, run a lead across and plug it in here at the drawbar, and it's now put air supply right through your service trailer for your air pumps and if you want to have auxiliary reels and whatnot else. The other thing we've done is, if you're putting a pressure washer on the front here, we've plumbed it from the tank inside through to a water connection here. That way you can mount up your pressure washer here, hose connection to there, and it's sucking water straight from the tank inside. Either option's achievable. If you want the compressor on the trailer, we've got a box and a solution that allows you to house it here. If it's on your ute, no worries, you can just hook it up here. So if you're looking for a safe, compliant and efficient solution to help you get out to site, service your equipment and machinery and get home safely, we've got the perfect solution for you. Designed with the end user in mind, designed to be compatible for whatever machines and modular. We can adjust the solution to work just for you, just for your business and just for your machinery.